Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome to another episode of Super Metroid. In the last episode, things got very confusing as I was beginning to do some exploration, found some useful stuff, and then eventually hit like a sort of a soft lock point to where it seems all I could really do was die. So what I did was I went back to my suspension point and I went and, collected everything I did beforehand. It turns out there was a way back up to where I was before from certain areas, but like that door I went past, once you go past it, it seems there was no way to go back. So yeah, I sort of saw no way out but to just, go back to either my previous suspension points or something like that, but there doesn't really seem to be much of anything else I can do here because I couldn't find my way past any of those weird platforms that I kept going through, so I decided for now that I'm gonna go back to Crateria here for the time being, mainly so I can focus on other things, specifically a different path I can take. 'Cause there appeared to be other ways to get into Brinstar that I saw beforehand, like, well, we already went in from that pathway, but, like, these pathways to the right over here, I remember I couldn't go that way beforehand due to me not having any super missiles, but now that I have super missiles, it seems I'm now able to open the green doors to where it's totally possible now. And now that it is possible, we're gonna go ahead and make our way through. Oh, I didn't need missiles for that. What am I doing? I'm just messing around at this point if I'm doing stuff like that. See, I got all my missiles back. Still needing one more super missile, though, to get back. I still couldn't figure out how to open those yellow doors. I don't know if there's a specific way to do them, but I am not finding any. But this episode, we're going to go back in a little bit of a different direction. Specifically, to this door that we couldn't get into before. Because now we're going to go see what's over on this side. Also, now that I know there may be points where I may get stuck that it may be necessary for me to get game over, I'm going to make sure I save my progress often in-game. Luckily, we have suspension points if anything were to occur that does require me to... Actually, let me just create a suspension point just in case things don't go to plan. Nonetheless, this episode we're going this way. We didn't go this way before, but we're going to have to go this way now. And for all that I know, there could be an easier way to do this, but the game ain't hinting at anything like that. So I can open this door now to see what's beyond this point. Interesting, turning point. Hey! Ah, not a fan of those guys. Oh, come on, another one of these doors? Seriously? Wait, but if that door's there, then how am I supposed to get to any of these other locations? How? Because clearly there's... I don't know any way of getting through these doors. And the game has not indicated any way to open them. Okay, I have an idea on one way I might be able to open the door, but for it, I'm gonna see if it's possible to get in using all 5 of my super missiles. If I can get my hands on any, meaning that I'm gonna have to go back. It's just gonna go back, fight some enemies, See if any of them at all will give me a super missile. I just need one super missile, and then I can test out my idea on if I just need all 5 of the missiles to open the door. So I would like that door to be open. And I'm not figuring out how to open the door. Are you kidding me? I got hit by that. Out of all the things to get hit by, I'm getting hit by that. There we go. Now let's see if this will be enough to open the door. I'm going to try everything on this. If this doesn't open the door, I'm pretty much going to be at a dead end to where already I'm going to be stumped on how to advance forward with the game. So I have collected everything that's, in an obvious location, but I'm once again reaching that point to where I'm running out of ideas on what I'm supposed to do. And right now, I feel like this is the only way I can open these kinds of doors. So if this isn't how you're supposed to open the door, then the game isn't giving me much of an idea on how to open them. No! Actually, I'm just going to take these enemies out the regular way, just so I can hold on to everything in case I need everything to get these doors open. 'Cause I want this door open. 'Cause I'm tired of seeing this door. Please tell me this is everything I have. If this doesn't get the door open, I don't know what it's going to take to open this door. Because initially the yellow doors in the first game required 10 missiles, and I used 25 regular missiles and 5 super missiles. If that's not what it takes, then what does it take to open this door? I think I'm already at the turning point to where I'm once again stumped as of how I'm supposed to advance forward, because we've pretty much looked everywhere at this point, and if we can't figure out what we're supposed to do next, I'm at a turning point to where we're just going to have to end this episode off early until I look up a guide as of how I'm supposed to advance forward. Alright, tell you what, due to how short this episode is, I'm going to upload it on the same day I upload my previous episode, just to give you guys an idea on where I'm stuck. 'Cause already, we've barely scratched the surface of this game, and already I feel like I'm stumped as of what I'm supposed to do. I thought this game would be better than the first game. And immediately I've been proven wrong. Well, I guess I'll have to do what I always do, which is take some time offline to figure out what I'm supposed to do, and I bet it's going to be the usual case of the moment I figure out what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to be once again saying, how was I supposed to figure that out on my own? Because that seems to be what I'm having to put up with all the time, and I hate it when video games do this. I've hated it before, specifically with Kraid. Kraid was the one issue, and the issue why I was having so much trouble was because I didn't have the ice beam, and the ice beam was hidden in a location I could never have figured it out on my own. Now, I can't even figure out where I'm supposed to go next in this game without once again being absolutely stumped. So until then, I'm just going to be stuck waiting here until I figure something out. So, sorry to cut this episode short, everyone, but I'm lost. Please help me in the comments in any way you can. If you can't help me, I may have to once again, unfortunately, get rid of the enjoyment of this being a blind Let's Play by having to resort to looking up a guide. And I really, when it comes to my Let's Plays, I want to, as much as possible, avoid looking up guides as of how to beat games. And I know these are old retro games, and they're kind of near impossible to beat without looking up a guide, but I feel like I want to try. I like to challenge myself, but it really doesn't feel like a challenge anymore when it's just like, oh, you need these specific requirements to do this, and we're going to hide what you need in a location you would never think to look. I hate it. Nonetheless, if you somehow enjoyed my frustration, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. Until I figure out what I'm supposed to do next, or where I'm supposed to go, what I need to open those yellow doors, or how to get over like the impassable pathways. This is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.